Bienvenidos, welcome. I am Carlota del Portillo, retired Dean of the Mission Campus and Vice President of Friends of the Mission Campus. I would like to thank Kazan McLean Partners Foundation for their constant and generous support of the Friends of the Mission Campus. I would also like to thank the Maestre family for sponsoring a scholarship in memory of Jose Maestre, a teacher who helped build the Mission Campus. In these trying times, it's very important that Friends of the Mission Campus continue to issue scholarships to our deserving students. Today, there's an even greater need to recognize and reward excellence in scholarship. Education produces a power that cannot be taken away, and it is the key to a secure future. I regret not being able to greet you personally, but I feel I know you through your personal statements. With the gracious leadership of Dr. Gregoria Cahill, we will be together next year. Shelter in place and be well.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mission Campus. I'm Diana Gonzalez. I'm the Interim Chancellor for City College of San Francisco. And thank you so much for having me here this evening to be a part of the celebration. Congratulations to the scholarship recipients. I understand that there are 32 of you who are being awarded scholarships tonight for Puente, the Transitional Studies Program, as well as CAPSA. Kudos and congratulations. You know, under ordinary circumstances, this would be quite an accomplishment, but especially with what's going on in the world today, the shelter in place, the COVID emergency, the fact that you've come this far is such a testament to your tenacity and the raw talent that all of you have. We're so very proud of you. And I hope you take a moment to just give yourself a pat on the back, because this is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations. I know some of you have already been accepted to go on to incredible four-year institutions such as UC Berkeley and San Francisco State, CSU East Bay. Congratulations. I know that you'll do well there, and I know you'll make us all proud. And for those of you in transitional studies and CAPSA, kudos as well. Congratulations for your hard work. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and let us know if there's anything that we can do to continue to support you. Thank you so very much.
Hi, this is Hillary Ronan. I'm the District 9 Supervisor, and I'm sending this message to wish you tons of congratulations and just tell you how proud I am of you for completing this program and for pursuing higher education. We can't tell you how important it is that you do your best to become the next leaders of our city, our state, our country. We need you. We need your enthusiasm, your brilliance, and your life experience translated into policy and science and education and all of the important topics that you're going to study. Our society needs you, and we're grateful to you, and most of all, so proud of you. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see you in person soon. Hopefully we'll all be able to hug again and see each other soon. Take care.
I would like to introduce Dr. Thea Maestre, wife of Jose Maestre, our beloved teacher who helped build the Mission Campus.
My husband, Jose Maestre, would be honored and pleased that this scholarship is being presented in his memory. His students at the Mission Campus of City College were at the center of his professional life for the last few decades of his work. His work life began with work in business, graphic design, and marketing. He worked for large companies and also had his own business. And early on, he taught some graphic arts classes at Mission. One day, Carlota del Portillo asked him if he would be interested in teaching a computer class, the first at City College. He dived into learning and preparing and became the first computer teacher on campus. Students loved him, and he always had their interests in mind. Teaching energized him, and he was always searching for ways to help them learn a concept or a skill. He created many worksheets for classes before there were books or manuals for teaching computer classes. Because he was a lover of history and also robots, computers, mathematics, and more, he taught students more than they bargained for. Why zero is important, the history of pi, for example. These broad interests helped students to develop their own curiosities about the topics they were studying. Here's a quote from a student letter. Just a quick note to say thanks for being so good at what you do. I've been to school in the East Coast, the West Coast, Mexico, and the School of Hard Knocks in the infantry in NAM, and with the exception of the latter, never learned more than I did in your classes with your witty, sneaky way of making folks learn. He always wore a tie and a starched shirt, feeling that it was a mark of respect for his students. And at every holiday, he came home with cards and gifts and many words of appreciation. Teaching was his primary passion at City College, but he also contributed in other significant ways. One was his involvement with the building of the new Mission Campus on Valencia. His committee work with Dave Lewis over many years and hours prior to the opening of the building in 2007 was key in this milestone. He said that when he went to his first meeting of the Facilities Review Committee, he raised his hand in pleasure at seeing that a new building was proposed for the Mission Campus, but that there were no funds allocated for it. And that began his work with Dave Lewis. He credited Carlota Del Portillo with working to bring the building committee's efforts to fruition. He said of this place, "It's a joy to work here. It puts me in a good mood." So I know that he would be very proud and delighted that in his name support is being given to students of City College Mission Campus. Thank you all for inviting me here to be a part of this recognition.
Now we will hear from our students, Maria Cruz Cante and Daniel Ulloa.
On behalf of my Puente Familia and myself, I want to thank the Friends of the Mission Campus for their generosity in providing us with these scholarships to continue following our educational journeys. Since we're going through a pandemic that has impacted many of us financially, students can easily give up. But we're still standing here and moving forward to get to that finish line. I want to thank both Ms. Miles and Ms. Rivera for the dedication they provide for me and my fellow classmates. I'm grateful for the opportunity that Ms. Rivera and Ms. Miles have given me in sharing my story. Coming to City College and joining the Puente program turned my whole life into a different direction because I found the supportive programs like Puente with supportive people like Ms. Miles and Ms. Rivera that believed in me academically. Although my academic journey hasn't been easy, being undocumented, first generation, oldest sibling, and a Latina has led me to struggle in my academic life. In elementary school, learning English created a language barrier that set me behind from the rest of my classmates. As a result, I spent more time reading and doing homework, which meant working twice as hard to reach grade level expectations. At the beginning of high school, when my parents were getting divorced due to my father physically abusing me and my mom was struggling financially, and we had to move 3 times in 1 semester because she couldn't afford a stable home for our family. During this whole time, my mom wasn't getting much financial support from my dad, so she started working extra hours to provide for me and my 4 siblings. However, she was counting heavily on me. As a result, I became the primary caretaker of my siblings. This responsibility doesn't allow me to work outside the home because my 2 priorities are school and my siblings. That's why for me, the scholarships that the Friends of the Mission provide me comfort and allow me to continue my educational journey and giving my 100% in school because they believed in me. I'm thankful to be in this position to represent the Puente program that has provided me leadership skills that will help me moving forward. I've learned that no matter what, if I'm an undocumented first generation Latina student who takes care of her siblings, that as long as I have supportive people along myself, along my side, I'll be able to accomplish whatever I set my mind to, because I'll continue to work hard to just like I have been doing until I reach my finish line and becoming a family lawyer and advocate for families' needs, especially women who may need a voice just like I once did, because the Puente program helped me and pushed me forward and didn't allow me to give up. So all my hard work will be fruitful. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here today. And I'm so happy for this opportunity to say a few words. First, I would like to thank God for this new day He has given us and for the opportunity we had to be here today. Separately, for the conditions we're living right now with this pandemic, but feeling together through the love and support from all of us here, hoping that everyone is safe and healthy, wherever everyone is, most likely at home right now. I would like to thank the outstanding Puente team, professors, dean, mentors, and other people who are involved to make this program possible, who has given us all the knowledge, love, and support we all have needed during this academic year. A very special thank to Ms. Rivera and Ms. Miles, because without their love and support in the classroom and out of it, we wouldn't be here celebrating. Now, I'm just remembering the first day in class. They received us with so much enthusiasm, and we felt so welcome in a place where they tried so many styles and different ways of teaching in order for us to learn, not just academics, not just reading and writing, but how important each of us is in society, how important we all are for the future of our communities and the future here in San Francisco and in the whole United States. I would like to cite one of the quotes that Professor Ms. Miles usually says to us in the classrooms: make your voice be heard, which I believe is very important, to make our voices be heard, because that's the only way the people, the outside world will know that we're here, that we see what's happening to our communities. We as Latinos don't get the same opportunities, not just in education, but in other many services around the United States. But we are the ones who are in charge of opening the doors to education and other services to students who are coming behind us, struggling for a new way to succeed as part of underrepresented communities in the United States. The first day we got into the classroom as complete strangers, but now every one of us feels part of a family that supports everyone. Also, cheer to my classmates. Thanks to everyone for being this amazing group that I personally have gotten so much love and help from. Let's not forget to the ones that aren't here today, the ones who started the program but weren't able to finish it. Let's hope they're well. We all have to understand the life has many difficulties, and we don't know when we had to stop for a little while. Not stop and get stuck and give up, but stop to get more help and keep going. When I arrived to San Francisco 6 years ago, one of my friends told me, "Danny, let's go out and learn some English." So he brought me to the Mission Campus. I love the Mission Campus since the first day I got into it. This place makes me feel secure and with a dreaming mind. Thanks very much to all of the ones who make this place running. During the years, I've met so many great people at CCSF who have been helping me during this journey, and they are still helping me today. Thanks very much to all of them. This journey of education isn't easy, and I'm not expecting it to be easy, but with professors and dedicated staff at CCSF, it is definitely more enjoyable. I'm so happy we Latinos have a campus to ourselves in the Mission District. That makes us feel so proud and important, believe me. This place has given us so much knowledge and hopes while in this country. Therefore, I'm so grateful for the people who keep this place functioning. Finally, Thank to the Friends of the Mission donors and founders who make this possible, especially to the intern dean, Ms. Cahill. This kind of celebration make us students feel important and give us energy and the willingness to keep going because we feel our work is being appreciated. We feel we have a community that is there not just to judge us, but to support us in our difficulties. I was so grateful to hear that we're getting some financial help from the Friends of the Mission because I personally need it so much right now. I know most of us here need it too. We're having so much trouble with this shelter-in-place condition. I personally haven't had opportunity to work for more than 2 months for now. Although it is uncertain when this shelter-in-place will be over, I'm certain that I want to continue my education at CCSF. I'll transfer with an associate's in business administration to either Berkeley or UCSF. Once I have a bachelor's, I want to be able to come back to CCSF and give back to my community at the Mission Campus. Thanks very much, everyone, and be safe.
The next speaker will be retired Dean Jorge Bell.
To congratulate all these students, all the recipients of the Carlota del Portillo Scholarship and the Jose Maestre Scholarship. Thank you very much for your achievements. Those of you who will continue taking classes, please consider taking classes at the Mission Campus. Those of you who are transferring, please graduate, get your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, your PhD degree, and come back and help us. There is a lot of help to be done. Please lend a hand to the students coming behind you. Thank you to the teachers and the counselors who are instrumental in making this program very, very successful. Thank you to Amy Miles and Adriana Rivera for all the work. Thank you to the parents, to the spouses, to the partners for helping the students succeed.
And last but certainly not least, our interim dean of the Mission Campus, Dr. Gregoria Cahill.
Amazing students. Your hard work is being recognized. Congratulations on your accomplishment. I commend you for not giving up despite all the challenges you faced this semester. COVID-19 has taught us that, I quote, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them," end quote, Maya Angelou. You adjusted to a new norm, to a new educational platform, and you're ending this semester with remote instruction, distance education. Those of you who are graduating, I cannot cheer you on as you walk on the stage to receive your diploma, but I am with you. And those of you who are staying, I'm also with you. Stay positive even on foggy, gloomy days because there's always a rainbow when it clears up. It is my honor to close the night and send you off to finish this semester strong. When you wake up in the morning, I quote, "Open your eyes to the beauty around you. Open your mind to the wonders of life. Open your heart to those who love you, and always be true to yourself," end quote, Maya Angelou. Supervisor Ronin, Chancellor Gonzalez, Friends of the Mission Campus, City College supporters, faculty, staff, scholarship recipients, their families and friends. Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you, the Maestre family, for their support to our students with scholarship and Friends of the Mission Campus, and all the other donors. Sí se puede.